Hello and welcome. You're listening to Part 7 of the Brain Power Hypnosis Bootcamp, brought to you by hypnosisbootcamp.com. This final audio session will bring everything you have learned together to give you most out of the program and really help you enhance the power of your brain. Please, never listen to this while you are handling machinery or driving a vehicle. Refrain from listening while under the influence of drugs, medications, or alcohol. And if you happen to suffer from epilepsy or a psychiatric condition, please consult your physician before proceeding. This 7-part program was made with you in mind. It was carefully crafted to help you move deeper into your own self and to begin to shed light on the issues you may be facing regarding using the full power of your brain. The series isn't meant to be a substitute for counselling or professional help in any way, but it is designed to help you help yourself and to support you whenever you feel you need it. I would like to commend you for taking this step toward change. Completing the full 7-day program will help you make changes, and you can always come back to any of the sessions whenever you feel like it. Each of these 7 sessions stands alone in its own right, and taken as a whole can generate powerful and lasting change. After completing all 7, as and when you need it, you can repeat either individual sessions or the entire program. It's your choice, and you've made a brave choice and you will reap the rewards as a result. Please make time in your daily life for reflection and just spending time with yourself. It's too easy to get caught up in the day-to-day or to think negative thoughts. You need to give yourself time and space to grow as a human being, because if you don't, then you're sure to find yourself remaining in the very habits and patterns that have led you toward finding assistance in this program. Let this audio program be one tool in your brain power toolbox, and also collect other tools that will assist you, such as affirmations, positive people around you, healthy eating and living, and stress-reducing exercises. Try massage, meditation, nature walks, Tai Chi or yoga. You have now decided to take your own brain and all of its enormous potential back into your own hands, so congratulations. Make sure to listen to this recording in the most comfortable location and position that you can. You may choose to use headphones or just listen in a quiet place. In order to get the most from your session, please ensure you're wearing comfortable clothing as well, and that you're in a position in which you can fully relax without interruptions. By fully relax, I mean you may start to drift off after the session into a light sleep, so you will especially find it helpful if you're in a comfortable chair, in bed or lying down as you listen. Then simply close your eyes and listen. You don't need to do anything else. You will be taken along and go into a relaxed state, sometimes referred to as to go into a trance. And there you'll take a short journey with me, during which time your subconscious mind will receive all the information it needs to help you achieve your desired goals. Just allow your body to relax, and your mind will follow along. You will enter into a hypnotic or trance-like state. You will remain aware in the deep background of your mind, so it's quite safe. You need fear nothing. Be okay with the images and scenery that appear. You already experience trance states regularly throughout your day, such as when you daydream or drift in thought, for example. These are simply a natural way for the mind to rest. Meanwhile, your subconscious mind will attempt to organize itself, to clear out the unhelpful ideas and thoughts that are no longer beneficial for you, and to hold on to the images and impressions that you need to make sure that you naturally move towards your goals. So just settle back, relax, close your eyes and we'll begin at the beginning. Now it's interesting to begin to wonder whether your mind will wander, and you will discover that you relax deeply as you listen to these words, as my voice goes with you, or whether you will discover that you become more and more aware of your internal experience as you continue to breathe gently in and out. Sometimes people are curious about how you go into a trance, and you can begin to understand the process of how you go into a trance as you consider how you first begin noticing what you listen to can change, as the words you're hearing follow one on the other, and you probably won't notice at first how your breathing begins to slow down. And as you begin to relax, as the words continue to be spoken in that particular special way, you discover that you deeply relax and relax deeply and go into a trance easily and effortlessly. And there will be times when you can focus on the words you are hearing, and you can pay close attention to the words themselves and all the different meanings. And remember, some words can have more than one meaning, and you can notice what they convey and how they are spoken. Or you can choose to focus on the stages of the process and notice how you relax more and more, and you can notice how your awareness changes as this experience goes on. And you can drift and dream and allow your mind to wander. And in so many everyday situations, people tell you to pay attention and to closely listen. But here, you can daydream while you listen closely, and you only need to follow those instructions that are especially important to you right now. And as you follow the words, you can continue to drift more fully and comfortably into the experience. And with each step, move closer to the success you desire. The wonderful thing is, you don't even have to believe this will work to get the results you desire. And you don't have to pay specific attention. And you don't have to follow instructions. Because if you know a better way of getting the results you want that will work for you even better, as you listen to these words, you can respond in your own special way to get the results you want. Or you can follow any of my instructions or suggestions. So, you can begin to allow yourself the permission to enter fully into a hypnotic state. In fact, go ahead. Tell yourself you are giving yourself full permission to just let go. In your mind or even out loud, tell yourself you are safe. You are eager to travel to the depths of your unconscious mind. You will now begin to go fully into the state of trance as your eyes are softly closed, closed softly. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in. And now release the breath. To go even deeper into your trance, let's take a journey. Now, as you begin to notice how you listen to my words you are hearing, as you listen, and you can notice how words change, and sometimes words have two meanings, or three, or four seasons, but you can be sure of what you understand in your own special way. And as you think about so many different words, your mind will wander about things. Each day can be so different, and days can come to mind. As you find yourself wanting to drift deeper and deeper in your own unique way, remembering each unique day, day by day, as so many days can change, and you can change like the seasons, the winds of change, and the spring comes, new life, new beginnings, new you, springtime in the countryside, spring flowers, and even the air is fresher and clean and new, and the colours appear so bright and vivid, and the sounds of birds singing so relaxing, lulling you to sleep, and animals playful. It's that time of year. Can you hear your new life? And the breeze in the spring, and the leaves rustle, and you can feel it on your skin, and smell spring smells, flowers and earth and growth and potential, and all of those things begin to change as the summer comes. Summertime, and it's so easy to go with the flow, and things change as summer approaches, and the weather will change, and the animals and plants change too, and the sounds you hear, and the smells you can change, and some sounds are summer sounds, and some are different, and you feel different, isn't it? And you can allow your mind to rewind and remind you of things you enjoy about summers, and the relaxing sun, and summer holidays, drifting effortlessly drifting towards autumn, and that's the change. When the colours change, the leaves and the weather, and whether you change or whether it doesn't really matter, because you can crunch the leaves with your feet, and you can change your mind and change your shoes as the wet leaves smell humid and earthy, and you can allow yourself to remember that crunching leaves turn to crunching snow. Winter is coming, and more change, deep and crisp and even more. And the whole landscape changes, or does it stay the same while you change? Everything can look so different than it did before, and you can allow your mind to remember to remind you about what you enjoy about winter. The feeling of crunching through snow, building a snowman, and sometimes the snow is so white and clear, like some things are at many times now. And in the winter landscape, you see a warm, inviting log cabin. As you get closer, it seems somehow familiar and calling you inside, deep inside, where it is warm and cozy and where you can change on the inside, while other things change on the outside. And warm winter smells fill the air, and the door is always open, and the fire is now lit inside. You are ready for a very comfortable fireside chair. You feel so relaxed as the fire warms you, and you relax more and more in that chair as you find yourself drifting into wonderful, easy sleep. Allow only those messages that have the most power for you at this time to enter into your unconscious mind as you drift in the warmth. That's right. And right now, while you find that easy state where you can allow yourself to relax, and that's something that you're well practiced at now, you'll find that you know how to get there so quickly. That's it. Gently floating down. Perfect. You have discovered so many things as you have gone through this program over the past few days about your brain, how it works, how it will give you immense power, the power to create, the power to influence, the power to succeed, the power to remember far more than the average person believes is possible, and the power to understand. All of these will give you a fulfilling and exciting life. You will have energy, playfulness, a sense of direction and purpose, along with great sensitivity and intelligence and problem-solving abilities. And in return, your brain asks for very little, just that it's looked after with regular exercise and good food, and that you keep using it. Wonderfully, and you can find yourself wondering about this too, it does not need you to put in any effort. It does not need you to worry. It does not need you to screw up your face or knit your eyebrows in deep concentration. When you open your eyes in the morning, the light comes in and you can see. You do not need to squint to make that happen. When music plays, your ears hear it. You do not need to make any kind of effort for the sound to be there. When there is a strong smell, your nose senses it. Your tongue tastes the flavours of the food you eat without your interference of any kind. So too, your brain will think thoughts, have ideas, solve problems, remember facts, faces, figures, and more without any need for you to force it. Being relaxed, being in a state that is calm and stress-free, is your natural state, and that's the state that allows things to happen best. Bring to mind a cat, any cat, when it has seen something that has its attention, a movement in the grass perhaps. That cat is alert, focused, ready to act in a moment. But it is not stressed. It does not force, it waits. And if something happens, it will spring into action. But if nothing happens, it simply relaxes again. Often it will simply go back to sleep within a few seconds. It lets go. You can learn a lot from cats. Allow yourself to tiptoe back through your memories and let a time when you were creative in some way come to mind. Perhaps you thought of something to do on a rainy day when you'd planned a picnic and couldn't go. Perhaps you invented something that fixed a problem in the house. Maybe you wrote or told a story, or you made up a song, or you invented a recipe out of unusual ingredients, or you made something with your hands. It doesn't matter what it was or when it was. Just think of a time when you created something. Let your mind be there. See what you saw. Hear what you heard. Feel what you felt. Let that memory replay in your mind. Let it become clearer. That's right, take your time. Become aware of all the feelings. Did it feel like fun? Was there a moment of triumph? Did you feel proud, pleased with yourself? Did you enjoy sharing it with anyone else or telling somebody about what you'd done? As you allow those feelings to build, as you recall them all, make a fist, the kind you make when you're going to punch the air in a moment of triumph, and let your face smile too, and hold that for 3, 2, 1 seconds, and then let go. Notice how good that feels. Very good. And now you can build on those good feelings. You can lock those feelings in, because when you lock them in, they become available to you at will. And when you have them available, your subconscious mind learns that is how you choose to feel. And your brain begins automatically producing those states and those results you most desire. So even the effortlessness becomes effortless. Your powerful brain techniques no longer are things you have to think about. They are simply becoming part of who you are, how you live, how you show up in the world. You are growing as a person in so many positive and empowering ways, and you are starting to feel very, very good about so many changes. Once more, allow your mind to tiptoe back to a time when you succeeded in some way. Maybe it was a way you didn't expect. Perhaps it was a time when you thought your chances were slim. Maybe it was overcoming something in nature, like crossing a fast-moving river or climbing a mountain. Perhaps it was a competitive challenge, such as winning some kind of race or getting a great job. Maybe you won some award, got some form of recognition, or perhaps it was something personal just to you or within your family. See yourself there. Bring it back to life. See what you saw. Hear what you heard. Take yourself to that moment when you knew you'd succeeded and feel what you felt. Feel it deep within you, in your body, and let it build. That's right. Very good. And as it reaches its crescendo, once again make that fist, the kind you'd make when you're going to punch the air, and hold it for 3, 2, 1 seconds and release. Feels good, doesn't it? Now you've added another positive state to your fist anchor. Notice how the best moments in each of these examples came when you let go, when you trusted your creativity, or you trusted maybe in a higher power to get you through some difficulty. And somehow the answers came. Your brain delivered. You were intuitive and intelligent and influential and ultimately successful. And that happens so much more easily when you let go. Trust your brain to do its job, as you trust your eyes to see and your ears to hear. The less you interfere, the better your brain will perform, and the more you will enjoy life. Remember not to forget to remember. I let go and trust my brain to find a way, as it always has. As your subconscious takes over, more and more of these processes become automatic. Some people call it second nature. You'll discover you form more and more good mental habits. that will serve you in so many useful and positive ways. You will discover that you are more self-assured because you trust in your abilities more and more. Even when other people may not agree with you, you will listen. You will weigh up with all your powers of intelligence and intuition, and with your heightened attention to detail and your ability to extrapolate, and you will make a clear decision even if it's controversial. You are self-assured. You believe in yourself and your path. Your destiny in life is as different from everybody else's as your fingerprints. You are your own person. You may be able to tiptoe back in your mind again, even as you let those ideas take root in your subconscious, back to a time when you took a stand. Even in the face of opinions to the contrary, you took a stand and you came out on top. Take your time. Take yourself back there, now. That's right. See what you saw. Hear what you heard. Let the memory clear as you begin to feel what you felt. Feel your inner power, the power of your belief. Even though others may not have been agreeing with you, and you knew somehow deep inside that you had to follow your chosen course. Perhaps someone was telling you that you were wrong, that you were making a mistake, or that you could come to some harm in some way. In spite of their warnings, in spite of them perhaps letting you know they thought of you as stubborn, you went your way, and you came through. Perhaps you didn't get the result you expected, or perhaps you did. No matter what the outcome, you've never regretted, because you have discovered there are no right or wrong decisions, there are only learning experiences. How many ways did you grow? Perhaps you are continuing to grow because you chose to stick to your own path. How many adventures did you have that would never have happened if you had towed the party line? Who did you meet, or who do you still know because you took your own road? When you look back, you will feel the truth of that affirmation. I let go and trust my brain to find a way as it always has. As you look back on this program, the powers you have gathered, the power to concentrate and focus, the power of believing in yourself always, as you recall some of the feelings you've experienced as you discovered your ability to supercharge your memory, and to use and combine many of these skills and ideas to pass tests and exams and challenges with ease, as you're already becoming stronger and better at making quick, clear decisions. As you reflect on all of this, and it is now coming together, you can find yourself getting clearer about the purpose of it all. As you are allowing yourself to use more and more of your brain's incredible power, you understand that as you trust your brain to deliver facts or memories, or to create ideas, or to pass exams, to adopt only beliefs that serve you, the point of it all is to feel good and have peace of mind, to enjoy every moment of being you, even as you change and grow. And we all know we have the power to change your mind, which is exactly what you have been doing, and will continue to do long after this program has ended. By allowing your brain to deliver so much more, you become more and more of the best and the greatest person you can be. As those truths sink in, become part of you, it can be so useful to recall a time when you really felt you could have whatever you wanted, when you knew from deep down inside that you could have it all. Tiptoe back through your memories and let just such a memory float into your awareness. That's right. Got it. And see what you saw. Hear what you heard. Let the details come back into focus and feel what you felt. That top of the world feeling. That's the one. Let it be there. You know, there was no doubt in your mind. You were ready to take life by storm. That's it. And now make a fist, the kind you make when you're going to punch the air in triumph, and feel that satisfied smile form on your face too, and hold it for 3, 2, 1, and now punch the air. You've made it. You've made it through this program, and you have all the tools, techniques and resources you need to make it through life, to be, do or have whatever you want from now on. Your brain is immensely and incredibly powerful, and therefore so are you. Remember again and often, I let go and trust my brain to find a way, as it always has. And you can let go and trust life because you can trust your own brain. Your brain has the power to guide you with intuition. It has the power to create new ideas with imagination. It has the power to solve any problem with logic. And it has the power to keep you balanced and enjoying your life, because it will retain that powerful, positive knowing that you are utterly worthwhile just as you are. Your brain is wonderful and you are wonderful. And you're wonderfully warm, and the fire is out. And it's time to come out, to spring up, to grow and change and bear fruit, and now on, you know what's on the inside. And it's time to come outside, up and out, and the sun is streaming in through the windows of the cabin, and standing up and looking out, it's time to come back. Step towards the door, 1 step, 2 step, and 3. Step 4 and you're at the door. Place your hand on the handle and turn the handle, and as you do, open your eyes. It's the season of change. Step through the door, fully awake and alert, and come back to the room. You may choose to rest in the position that you are in. You may choose to sleep if you wish. You may choose to rise and move about. But know that you have created positive energy. You're most definitely headed in the right direction, so be strong and confident. And know that you have the power to change. You're bound to have great success. Thank you for listening. That completes this particular hypnosis bootcamp. Don't forget, however, that you can return to any one of the individual sessions or indeed repeat the entire program whenever you feel you need it. Thank you once again, and I look forward to seeing you soon at hypnosisbootcamp.com.